Hello, this is Jennifer with Women Loving Jesus, and today we're on Proverbs 10:32. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked what is perverse. We are finishing up chapter 10. This is the last verse. And as we go over this verse today, it's very similar. In fact, you may be thinking I'm repeating Proverbs 10:31, but we have the righteous who are following the will of God, the wicked who are not following the will of God and following the path of Satan. And what it's just saying here very plainly is that the words that come out of the righteous are pleasing to God, come from God, is pleasant, whereas the words that come from the wicked is a deceitful, are not pleasing to God. And we can see that we're ending the chapter on a contrast. Since the last couple of verses, we've been dealing with this contrast of the righteous and the wicked. I thought we could take a look at that just a little bit. You know, God wanted to explain to us a couple of things that we've been seeing. First of all, what will happen to righteous versus the wicked, maybe some of what you will see from a righteous person versus a wicked person, maybe some of the things that they will see and say is a wicked versus a righteous person, and then even a little bit of maybe how they act. We can see that in the verses that we have just covered. Remember, Proverbs is a book of wisdom. It is getting godly wisdom. I think one of the ways we can use the verses that we just covered is he's showing us some of what a righteous person who follows God looks like versus what a wicked person who does not follow God look like. And he's kind of describing it to us just like we would describe a person, maybe what we think an athlete might look like and give a description versus someone who maybe is like an engineer, what kind of characteristics they would have, and the difference there that you may see. He's doing the same thing for us. He wants us to be aware of these people and the characteristics that they have. He wants us to be able to discern the difference between these two people, not only in other people, but also in our own hearts and how we follow the Lord. So I pray today that the Holy Spirit has encouraged you today with this verse.